Hi Aries, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is your February 2018 reading. This reading is going to start out with a financial spread and then we're going to move into love and romance energies for the month of February 2018. Now I'm trying to make these a little bit shorter, but so what I decided to do is kind of start ahead with a new deck of mine called the Map Oracle Cards, the Enchanted Map by Colette Baron-Reid, who I absolutely adore. All right, I'm quick going to pull a word of prayer that we can close with at the end of the reading, please. For Aries, thank you, but I'm not going to look at that card right now. We'll look at it at the end. Now, when it comes to finances, what I'm feeling as an overall energy is that somebody celebrated something or was hoping and excited for something and maybe found contentment at one point, but now it seems like it's time to go through some sort of ending and new beginning in a way that is gentle, caring, and kind, in a way where I think someone will help you figure out the direction that you need to go in. I think the only thing holding you guys back in February is your own fears, or are your own fears. Now, there's a new chapter ahead available to you, but there are going to have to be some changes before this movement can take place. And when it does, it's going to lead you to a very fulfilling place. So you're going through in February financially, you Aries, whomever energies I am pulling. If you want me to pull your personal energies, because this is a general reading, I'm available at my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com. All right, so back to the reading. When we start out here at the center of this circle spread, we've got your current energies, and they speak of the Mountain with the Enchanted Map Oracle card deck by Colette Baron-Reid, and in combination with the Gateway to the Divine Tarot. The Mountain is like you've come to a mountain. It's like you've been content, you've been fulfilled, you've reached a 10, things are good, and you're comfortable financially, but there's a mountain ahead of you and you're trying to figure out how to get around it, basically. Well, the only way to get around anything is to go through it, right? It's the quickest way. So in your thoughts position, we've got Oregon's lair here, which means you're very protected at this time. So why not open yourself up to other successful opportunities? The Chariot energy is here, which is a major arcana, to help you to start putting your feelers out for how can I make more money? What's a new path I can go in? Should I start my own business? Should I talk to someone higher up and ask what I need to do so I can get paid more money? These discussions need to be had, and they need to be had without fear, okay? Because it's a time to move on from your day-to-day, okay? Something is being reborn, something's going through transformation, and in your relationship sector to finances and career, some of you are going to be giving birth to a new form of training or education. Maybe you're going to sign up for some training or education so that you can get beyond this glass ceiling that you're hitting that is being represented by the Mountain. Now, in your creative aspects position, you've got strength. So you've got the energies of the Strength card to come up with a new idea, to send someone a message and say, you know, I feel like if everyone came together on the same page when it comes to this particular database or with things that are changing, I could write a newsletter, or I could, you know, maybe this is even saying, you know, in the evenings and weekends when I'm bored, I'm going to start doing something and sell it online on one of those free platforms. In your actions position, you've got the, I think it's Oetales, and it says clarity through this little magnifying glass. And what it's saying is that, you know, it's time to take the steps to get clear. It's time to understand with the Star card energies, which is also a major arcana, that Spirit wants to help assist you when it comes to making a new wish come true. What is being left behind is crumbling. It is no longer a part of your path. It's done its time. You've learned from it and you've grown beyond it now. Therefore, you're coming right out of it beautifully and hoping and wishing and praying on new directions, new ideas, new goals, new money, better money. Okay, so emotionally, in your emotional aspects choice, the only thing that's holding you up is the decision. Do I take the course? Do I offer this idea? Do I go and talk to someone about hitting this glass ceiling and how I can get beyond it? Because there's an offer coming in. I believe it's a blessing from the universe, even though it is an Ace of Swords. It's a new beginning. It's something that you have not done before or experienced before or maybe even thought of before. But as this comes into your path, remember, it's a double-edged sword. It's a new exciting beginning, and of course, the opposite side of the sword speaks of cutting away from all that was. People, places, situations, environments, and circumstances. Maybe even viewpoints and perspectives. And emotionally, as you make that choice, you're standing strong in the truth of who you are and what you have to offer. And with the Strength card in your creative aspects position, you're able to offer quite a bit. And the Spirit is saying, or Spirit and angels, God, is that you can move beyond this mountain right now. Now, in your subconscious, we've got goblins. Goblins represent fear. Well, what if there's little goblins around? What if something happens? What if this, that, whatever? And Spirit's saying, we're offering you the Nine of Cups. This is your wish come true. Okay? Subconsciously, think about what it is you have to do to make your wish come true. Do you manifest a brand new beginning? Maybe some of you have found out that you're pregnant as well. Or do you go and take a course? Maybe you want to start your own business by taking a course and figuring out how something works. Now, in your practical day-to-day matters position with the Ghostlands energies, this is about knowing the time will be right. This is like standing the test of time right now, hanging and sitting in that frozen throne right there and just waiting for things to transpire as you are using the Emperor energies. Getting clear, organized, logical, disciplined, and focused. How far have I come? Who am I now? What do I want to do as I move forward? How do I make the changes to reach those goals? And how do I start this new chapter? Your inner strengths position are about listening, not to what's being said, praying to Spirit, listening, watching for guidance, looking and listening for opportunities that pop up. Because with the Six of Swords energies, you are definitely leaving something behind that no longer serves you. Something that maybe even was just becoming painful or uncomfortable or boring, I'm hearing. So moving on to better waters. Now in a 3-card summary to my right with the same couple cards, we've got protecting your treasure. Protect your ideas. Use the Queen of Wands energies to set goals. Her energies are about setting goals and reaching goals and setting goals and reaching goals and continuing to set and reach goals until she manifests what it is she set out to do in the first place. And then she starts to set new goals again. So with protecting your treasure, the treasure is about how far you've come and what you've learned and now how you can take and set new goals to move forward in your path to a new path. In the next 2 to 3 weeks, we have, look at that, movement, afraid to move, ending up in the Hermit energies. What do I do? How far have I come? Where am I now? How do I get to where I want to go? So you're only blocking your path, though I do feel with the Hermit energies here, it might be a good time to just kind of pause and not move too quickly, especially with the Ghostlands card about just waiting for time. Everything's happening as it should, as you are taking the time to get clear about who you are, what your idea is as you move forward, and how you're taking the steps to accomplish that. In the next 4 to 6 weeks, because these energies fluctuate and different people fall in different areas because they fall in their different areas of their chart, okay? And some move quicker, some move slower, and it all depends on our path. In the outcome position in the next 4 weeks or so, we've got the Deep Freeze card upside down. No longer are you stuck. Why? Because you guys are going to make a change. Some of you guys are going to see this ending coming, and you're going to know that it's time for this new beginning. And the new beginning may come quicker than you think. So put out your feelers now is what Spirit is saying when it comes to career and finance, because eventually you're going to have the Magician energies to get out from something and to maybe manifest something you've always wanted to do for some of you. So sign up for a course. You know, say you always wanted to learn woodwork and you found the woodwork class and you took the class and you learned about what supplies are needed and you learned about how you could do things at home and you learned about what machinery you might have to purchase and you learned about all this stuff, and then in the process you created these beautiful things and decided to go and sell them on Etsy and line up your bank account and start a new business in the evenings and weekends so that you are doing something you really enjoy each and every day. And it all started with a course and it worked into your business because you set goals and you didn't let fear hold you back, right? All right. Okay, so let's get into love and romance, shall we? I'm going to start with the Romance Angel deck by Doreen Virtue, and I'm going to do a circle spread. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Aries with clearly defined messages regarding Aries' life path when it comes to love and romance now on into through to the end of February 2018. Oh boy. All right, so some Aries out there, it is time to free yourself. Okay, let go of anything that's been trapped up in your head. It's unhealthy. It's time to take back control of your life and think about what it is you want to do as you move forward in your path. In your thoughts or mental aspects position, you either think or believe or will find out that someone is wearing a false mask and has been deceptive. In your relationship sector, it's time to release and heal the past, to experience what it is you needed to learn because of that connection, to heal and let go so that you can enjoy love in your present. Creatively, it's time to contemplate and focus on either your current relationship or a new person who may be coming in the next 2 to 3 weeks. In your actions position, a spirit saying that you are maybe contemplating, thinking that someone is your soulmate. And Spirit's telling you that through your emotions, you will be fulfilled because you've allowed for prayer, affirmations, and visualizations of who a new love could be to be manifested by Spirit. Subconsciously, someone needs to be forgiven. As you free them, forgive them. Okay? Forgive and learn for why something had to happen. And maybe someone's going to have to forgive you guys. Subconsciously, maybe you're hoping that everything can be forgiven and you can move on and take more control over your path when it comes to love and romance. In your actions position, keep your mind open. Okay, you're trying to free yourself, you're trying to enjoy love, and you're trying to figure out who's deceptive, who to forgive, and who you're calling in. All right, so free yourself from all of it. Focus on fun stuff right now, okay? Your inner strengths will be your ability to actually sit back and observe and decide eventually who is your soulmate. This could take maybe even the next 6-7 weeks. So in the first week and a half or two, as you're freeing yourself from someone who's deceptive, know that this person may be someone you have a strong attraction to, and you may want to work on that partnership. But Spirit's saying if you want true love in your life, express your love, love yourself first, and know that you deserve true love. Somebody's going to want to reconcile. And there's going to have to be a release of someone. For sure of someone's energies, because I think it's this deceptive person. And I think you guys know someone's deceptive, meaning that they just don't feel the way you do, but they're just trying to make you think they do. So in the next 2 to 3 weeks, your feelings are real. They're worth exploring. Take some time to just go and connect or reconnect maybe with your spouse. But extend your lighthearted energies and separate yourself from old passionate thoughts and ideas that maybe you got yourself really focused on. Because some of you may be with the one right now. And maybe some of you have been codependent on connections in the past and you're just afraid to just love. Now in the next 4 to 6 weeks, we see travel here. Someone coming in, someone going out, and 2 people that see things from a different perspective. that's when I think there's clarification that there's just not enough attraction and some sort of a connection to continue a connection. But continue to stay positive that great love is worth putting your heart into, that it's time to have a heart-to-heart conversation for some of you with a person that you share children with somehow. To be playful and to let go of where your life always has to be leading you. Because Spirit, for a lot of people in February, I'm feeling, is trying to just say, trust and have faith that Spirit will provide you with joy and happiness, love on a day-to-day basis. Whatever comes and goes in your path is love. Accept it and watch it come and watch it go. Okay? And they will provide you with the clarity you need as long as you are freeing your thoughts and trusting that Spirit's going to bring in this new love. Okay, so I do see new love here. I see someone deceptive that you're going to figure out in the next week and a half or two, and then in about 2 to 3 weeks, there's going to be a new love that comes in. It may be a test, because Spirit's saying you may be thinking this is your soulmate, and it very may well be. Some of you have been looking at someone who's deceptive, and you knew they were deceptive. You forgive and learn them from this experience, hopefully. And then you look back at the love of your life and say, you know, what was I thinking? This is my soulmate. And I feel like there's almost like self-forgiveness here. Like somebody went off on the wrong track. I'm going to clarify now by adding the Gilded Tarot. Okay, somebody got bored with something. Thank you, Spirit. Definitely time to move forward when it comes to finances in February, first and foremost. Stay focused on what fulfills you when it comes to finances. Free yourself. Look at that. Free yourself. And it's with the Eight of Swords. Somebody thinks they're stuck, but this is a figment of your imagination. When it's the Eight of Swords, this is not true. Take back control of your path, Aries. In your mental aspects position, someone's deceptive. And how will you know when they're deceptive? They're going to come off with the Emperor energies, or you need to use your Emperor energies. There needs to be clarity here. There needs to be a very truthful conversation, especially if the person you're thinking of, Aries, is a little bit harsh with their energies, a little bit sharp with their words. In your relationship sector, there's forgiveness and learning. Sneaking away, hopefully, from a situation where you were like, you snuck over, you thought someone was attractive, and you walked back going, that wasn't the right one for me. All right, creative inspiration. So you're trying to, singles, I think, create this new energy in your life, but you're holding on to the pain and anguish of the past. Well, this isn't going to get you anywhere, right? Take down the swords you put up on your wall. Yes, they were painful, but each of those experiences made you a stronger person. And now it's time to open up your heart. It's time to move forward with all of this wisdom that you have acquired towards a new person, or those who are in a relationship, back towards the one that you love. In your actions position, some of you have thought maybe that an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, was the right one for you, male or female, because this is general, and you thought you were trapped. In your emotional aspects position, some of you did go with Spirit and say, please bring in whoever is my soulmate. And Spirit saying through your prayers, some of you are manifesting a Virgo. But it is tied to a new love. So also with the Hermit energies, I almost feel like be careful. If this person has, if someone's coming back that you've been on a long road with of pain, just be careful and think things through. We're never stuck, okay? We're not stuck where we're at. We're not stuck where we're going. We need to find happiness in the spot we are in. All right, so subconsciously, some of you are trying to forgive. Maybe someone's going to try to forgive you because they realize that you looked in a wrong direction. And with all these swords, these are just a reminder that your path is over. This is a 10. The pain is done, and the angel's there in the form of a deer to help you stand up. And when you stand up, you're going to realize from this experience that you have become a much stronger soul. good for you. I believe you guys really could free yourself if you can just start to accept love in every moment of every day. Start giving thanks to everything. A pillow to sleep on. In your practical day-to-day matters position, some of you have been with someone that maybe you're starting to see is different than your usual type. And some of you are contemplating laying down a long path. For some of you, that's that long path in finances because it's wands, and that's what you're doing in your day-to-day matters. As you're observing someone who's different, as you're observing someone who has a lot of swords attached to them. In your inner strengths position, you're hoping for the soulmate connection. You're hoping to free yourself. You're hoping to go towards what you feel may be a soulmate connection so that it can rise to a higher level of commitment. But remember, Spirit's saying free yourself from all of this. You will have the energies of the Strength card to be patient and to really look at a situation for what it is. Because we have chemistry, yes, in the first week and a half to 2 weeks. But this battle has almost like been within, with your wands. This battle is all you have to do is lay down that sword and you can walk away now. You don't have to fight that battle anymore. I see separation in the next 2 to 3 weeks from the energies of someone who could have had Earth in their chart, who just, or is even a younger, maybe younger Earth sign. But I feel more like there's a separation with someone who's been moving too slow. And just as you're getting optimistic in your life, just as you're starting to trust that Spirit is leading you in the right direction, we have unrequited love showing back up in the form of a very small, unfulfilling message. So in a 3-card summary to my left here with the same Gilded Tarot, we've got you guys, Aries, in the first week and a half to 2 weeks, really enjoying your gifts, your talents, your blessings, your skills, your atmospheres, your money. Maybe going and getting your nails done or a massage, but really just enjoying what you have manifested around you. You're contemplating moving to a path ahead to where you can take care of someone else. But there's a little bit of fantasy here, okay? There is a very small offer of love, but one that just really may not grow. There are energies of here of someone who's not very mature. And Spirit for some of you is saying that as you with the Star card energies, be sure about what it is you're wishing for. Justice is coming in with both of these major arcanas to help you to make the right choice. And the right choice has to do with, I feel like, your own fulfillment. I think if you make the right choice in whatever it is you guys are battling with in the next couple weeks here, you're going to lead yourself to a great blessing. Like the blessing's going to come in a form of a winning or something financially because you guys have passed a test. Now in the next 4 to 6 weeks, there is this decision. I think that's the financial decision. And here someone's offering money. Maybe in love, there's money involved. Somebody does well financially. But the decisions, when it comes to judgment, Spirit's going to help you to make the right choice. Is this something that's just built on passion? Is this just fantasy? Some of you are looking to get married and settle down, but the energies you're connecting to, this deceptive energy, does not want the same thing. But don't worry, something's going to happen quick enough. It's going to come in and it may make you feel down, but it's going to give you clarity. And again, that's when this blessing, this gift, I feel like in money is going to come in. It's going to come quickly. It's going to make for a beautiful lifestyle, something better than you had experienced before. Yeah, then your light shines, Aries. So let's close with a Universal Love Healing Oracle card by Tony Carmine Salerno, also a new deck. Love messages, please, for Aries for February 2018. Oh. And because it's new, I am going to read from the book because I'm learning right along with you guys. Emergence. It may feel like you're being thrust into unfamiliar territory by forces beyond your control, and yet it is through the events currently unfolding that your true nature emerges. You tap into new reserves of power, confidence, and wisdom. What starts off as daunting and challenging changes, and after a while, all falls easily into place. The end result is a stronger, more confident, and grateful you. So your word of prayer to close with, Aries, for the month of February 2018 is watched over. Know that if you've lost someone that's dear to you, they, along with Spirit, is watching over you at this time, trying to guide you in the best path. See if I can get this to focus. And the card says, I allow myself to feel safe and to enjoy my life, knowing that heaven is watching over my loved ones and me. And to close, I'm going to read from the book, not because I don't know this book, but because I like to give kudos to the author, because their writing is beautiful and they always close the messages so well. This card brings a message of reassurance of your safety and asks you to drop any defenses or guards that may currently be preventing you from enjoying your life. By relaxing into God's protective arms, you reduce your stress level in healthy ways. God, Jesus, Mother Mary, and the angels have heard and have answered your prayers for protection. You receive their answers via your repetitive feelings and thoughts, which guide you along a pathway of safety. Keep your mind sober and open so that you can clearly pick up on these divine messages and be sure to take action to exactly where it is that they direct you. Okay, so allow for Spirit to guide you this month. Knowing that it's okay to move forward, especially when it comes to changes and finances, new opportunities and goals and paths that open up are going to be guiding you, even if it involves moving to something and somewhere that's going to completely fulfill you and make you feel like a kid again. When it comes to love, you guys have been tested. And I think some of you, hopefully all of you, have passed with flying colors. So now comes the blessings. I feel like financial blessings are going to be amazing. And love is going to shift when it comes to some of your perspectives. And then you're going to sit comfortably in the moment by the end of February. Beautiful path, great journey. Enjoy it. Come to me if you'd like a personal reading or guidance. Have a, I said, wonderful February. Take care and God bless.